In this clip, Erika explains what initiated the quote-unquote beef between her and Maybay. Make sure to leave your thoughts in the comments. Thank you.
Just say it. You know, I can't really show paperwork because you can't do that type of stuff. I was advised not to do that type of stuff, so I ain't gonna do it to her. That's why she was so pink, y'all, mad, screaming and hollering, because behind that, she probably like, oh, yeah, she about to, no, the Cushiana girl. What was her name up there? No, Cushiana, not that Cushiana. With the one that was up on that panel yesterday. I don't know her name. I think it was Cushiana. But home girl, sister girl, you had a lot to say. You had a lot to say, sister. Like you know me or something. Like this between somebody that I got on their page to have a conversation with them in regards to the disrespect that they disrespecting me. Where you come from, lawyer? You was hired? If you was hired, then I respect it. But if you wasn't hired, then you should have just kept your Jimmy Neutron thing you had going on and stayed in the back. Cause all of that was some riding shit. Like, even down to you putting that Jimmy Neutron filter on to try to be funny towards somebody that you don't have no problem with. So let's make this make sense. You don't have no problem with Carrie. You don't know her. May has a problem with her. So why you up here with a Jimmy Neutron filter? I remember that university was taken down. Only reason I called him weak is because she started saying stuff. Like, I didn't just say, oh yeah, weak. I don't, what? Y'all see every time I tried to talk. I tried to say what I'm here for and what I don't like and why I don't like you. But you decided to call me out my name. Nah, you don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. On here that I can't remember at this point. They be like, I'm gonna let you talk, but don't let you talk. Right. You see how many times she did that? You sitting up there, like, that's why I said, she was sitting up there talking to me like a child. Like, didn't I say? Didn't I say? Well, fuck you talk about did you say? I'm not your child. You don't talk to me like that. It's about respect. It's about respect. It's about respect. It's about respect. And y'all don't worry about my kids in the background, because all these people, the first thing, and then you're going to tell me about my daughter. These people, the first thing, and then you're going to tell me about my daughter last night sleeping. Why would you do that? Why are you bringing up my child, man? Why are you bringing up my child? You know, what you did to your daughter is the only reason that I know you. You shouldn't be bringing up nobody's kids. I'm not bringing up your grandchild. And what, you know, and I wanted to say that on that panel last night, but it slipped my mind. But, you know, y'all got a lot going on over there. Y'all know all I'm saying is y'all, come on now. Just stop. What do May do? Y'all think she's funny? Would you eat any of her food? Do you see her post food? Her wigs be alright sometimes, but they seem to like get crunchy after a while. And like I said, I'm not a hater. There's some days where she looks cute. No, she looked cute in that green to me. I don't know. Like, I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater. Karma came back and slapped her hard for all the bashing and bullying her squad was doing last night. I see. We don't even know how true that is. But if she's in the hospital, y'all go, her peoples, go send her some humble pie. I told y'all to do that the other day. I am. For sure, for sure. So, you know, sometimes you don't, the universe brings you around. I feel like I'm her karma. Like, you know, you do too much. You do too much, and you don't like the exposure that you give to other people. You don't like it. I don't want to say the wrong thing because, like I said, I'm really not an evil person. So she ain't do that much to me to where I got to be up here and be like, yeah, now you're in the hospital, can't breathe. Like I ain't here for all that. But you see how you do? You see how karma work? But you was just up here talking about somebody with cancer. So this is how the universe gets you. The universe will definitely get you. You're not higher than that man. He the only one that sit high. That goes for all of us. So she put herself in the hospital for pity. She needs money for mortgage. I believe it. Because I felt like yesterday, like until y'all have to really engage with her and have a conversation with her, the things that like how I was, like that's why I be in the background talking. I'm gonna let y'all know, like when she mutes me, I still talk because she can hear me. So that's why I still be going because it's a crock of shit. Like it really is. Like you woman, you really up here trying to act like you are the boss or something to make these people think that, yeah, man, you're not. Like, girl, you're full of it. And all of us with our marbles know it. All of us with our marbles. People up here, I want a clout chase. You want recognition. I don't need recognition from strangers. I watched this woman get up here. And see, this is before I knew about her house and stuff. When I started following, I watched her literally up here begging people, telling people how much more she needs to get this house. But then you want to call me, then you want to talk about bossed up. You never hit the pavement to get that. You really leached off of strangers to get into a place to live. Come on. You have Q&As with her. I watch her Q&As. People will sit up there doing Q&As with her. You say the wrong thing, she gonna curse you out. Who she did grimy? I don't know who she did grimy. Oh, I heard about the Ashley girl, but Oh, Kat. Yeah, she did Kat grimy, but that's another story too. Like initially, that's where all of this started from because I felt bad for Kat. Like, how do you get up there, a little belly button out, and it didn't look like maize, y'all. But you get up there and you bash that woman and do that woman like that while she have them kids over there, and this is your husband biological nieces. Well, I think one is his niece. That ain't life. That ain't real life shit. That's some corny shit. That's some control shit, because that's why I call Ivan weak, because you have no control over nothing. Now does it make sense of why I call him weak? You have no control over your wife. All men supposed to have some type of say-so in something. Only thing he got control over right now is with the situation with Chosen, and that's because he's embarrassed. All the things she said, like, come on, he was fed up, but I believe he been fed up. But how do you keep bringing studs into a relationship with a whole grown man? How do you keep bringing studs into a relationship with a whole grown man? What type of poly? They got their own, them people is weird. Them people is weird because May wants a wife. She don't really want a man. She gonna take a man because that's what she got. But what do I even do? What do I even do but run? Like, look at him. You gotta run. Help every begging need. I watched her on live. He forgot something at Starbucks. This man ran his... Well, no, that's nice. He's a nice man to her, I guess. But if you ain't have to do nothing all day, I'll be nice too. Like, how do you agree with all of this stuff? And you know what started? I had to think, like, he's disgusting. You sitting up there, all these young girls she bring, you over there really doing these little young girls. Yeah, see, she's steady telling people around her to do things for her. He doesn't have control over Chosen. If Chosen wanted to go back, she would she would. Ivan couldn't stop it, my opinion. I know a couple people say that, but I really think that that man's not with it. You know how men, when you certain disrespect, they can't tolerate going on here, because a lot of people all is inboxing me about why I care and why this. I don't care. Just saying. Since she wanted to be disrespectful to me and she wanted to know what was my point of being here, my point of being here is to bring awareness to what you're doing. The woman empowerment thing comes from just saying women as a whole, as many women as she tore down.